Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? It is currently 7 a.m. and I am headed to Manteo from Gates County. About to hop on this exit right here and go through Elizabeth City. I won't be going through the downtown or anything because I need to get myself towards that way. I'd rather spend most of my time at the beach. Cover Elizabeth City in detail one day, coming up soon. But for now, we're taking the backside. Sorry, I had to stop talking because the GPS is trying to talk over me. I don't need the GPS anymore from this point. Woo, that sun. I'm sorry, I'm probably blinding you guys right now. Like I said, it's early. It's currently 7 a.m. Left Gates County about an hour ago. My body just started waking up. Second cup of coffee. This is kind of the newest addition to Elizabeth City. Right over here by where the Walmart is. As you can see, they're building stuff left and right. I have no idea what that's going to be that they're building right there, if you can even see it at all with the sun in your face. A little chill in the air this morning. Woke up and it was only 62 degrees outside. First time wearing pants since the summertime. And I gotta say, it's been a weird had plenty of chilly, rainy days. And the ocean never warmed up this year. Never got like where it's like really warm, where you can just jump right in. And now that it's the end of August, we are in the last week of August, I'll probably only be able to get in the water just a couple more times. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're new here, I like to show views of the Outer Banks and the surrounding areas now. But I'm gonna turn the camera off until we get more into the city parts, because I'm sure, like I said, the sun is blaring through the camera lens right now. All right, coming around the bend here, you can see a sign on the brand new Texas Roadhouse that they're gonna open up first week of September. I believe that was Halstead Boulevard that we just came off of. Still trying to learn the street names here in Elizabeth City. And we're gonna take this left on the Hughes, and that's pretty much the main road. If I were to keep straight, we could head into more of the downtown, but I'm kind of just trying to zip through it the best I can today, because I'm in for the long haul to Manteo. Speaking of Manteo, somebody commented asking if I could do a full-on Manteo tour. I got you, no problem. I go there 3 to 4 days a week, why not? So one of these days, I'm gonna get myself up early, go out there and give you the tour. Manteo was my stomping grounds, went to high school there, and I know my way around, so got you covered. Chauncey's Pawn Shop right here, legendary pawn store of Elizabeth City. By legendary, I just mean it's been around since I can remember. And Elizabeth City's changing just a little bit. They're about to put another Wawa, North Carolina's second Wawa, going here to Elizabeth City. In any of these right turns here, I can make my way back over to the downtown city parts. That's Main Street right there that we're passing now. You can also make your way to the waterfront. We're gonna take this right here. And just a hop, skip, and a jump from Camden County, which is what bumps right up next to Elizabeth City. Slow myself down for this Mr. Trooper here. Do not want to start my day off with a ticket. I actually got another warning the other day, guys. I was coming home at midnight. I was on Shortcut Road, nobody on the road. And for some reason, the trooper decided to pull me going 65 and a 55. Not another single car on the road that late. But he just gave me a warning. He was actually pretty cool. Just told him I was trying to get home for the evening. Over here on my left, used to be a school right here in Elizabeth City. They have now turned it into apartments. Just opened up within the past year. And now that we're on this road here, you can take a right at any point and be right in the heart of downtown. We're gonna come over this little tiny bridge here, over the Pasquotank River, and we'll be soon into Camden County. Welcome to Camden County. That didn't take long. Watch your speed limits through here. It does go back and forth quite a bit. It's gonna drop down to 35 for a spell. And normally I take the back roads all the way past this part, but today I decided to try something new and actually just go through Elizabeth City instead of taking South Mills, just to see if it was the same time or if I could get through it with ease. And I only got stopped at 2 traffic lights and they were pretty quick, so like I said, now it's jumping up to 55, and here shortly it's going to drop all the way back down to 35. So I'll check back in with you when we get there. Here we go. Like I said, it leads straight into Shortcut Road, turns into 1 lane. And wow, that sun again. Alright guys, just because of that, because of the sun, and I've shown you guys Shortcut Road a few times, I'll check back in with you when we get to Currituck. It's going to take me about 15 minutes. Alright everybody, we just came off Shortcut Road. We are now in Currituck. Now I'm not directly facing the sun. Got to pass by the Currituck High School right here on the left. Also, took you guys on a little adventure to the Norva in Norfolk a few weeks ago, and we bought tickets to 2 more shows in September. If you guys haven't figured out by now, I love me some live heavy metal music. For any of you heavy metal lovers out there, we're going to see Under Oath, and we're also going to see another show, Coal Chamber, and Coal Chamber's a throwback from the 90s, early 2000s. So I'll be excited for that one. Under Oath, that's a concert that my lady wanted to go check out, and we're passing by where I took you guys the other day, historical McHorney's Auditorium, where we do our haunted house every Friday and Saturday in October. Make sure you go check that video out. If anybody wants to check out more info on that, you can just go to backwoodshaunt.com, and we got all the social media platforms for that as well, and we also have a YouTube channel. So if you wanted to see what we're all about over there, and I will be headed there during this 3-day run. We're gonna go put our road sign out, start getting ready to hang up flyers for all of our advertising so we can get people to the door. And we are once again coming over the Coin Jock Bridge, and this is where I start feeling like this is my stomping grounds. Definitely gonna stop in, check out the beach today, see if we have time for anything else. Seems like I need to mix all the content that I normally show you guys into one video now. I know somebody commented up there they don't necessarily like the long videos. I do apologize, but it is what it is. That's the way I gotta do it now. But I'm still going to try to give you some short ones as well. And also, a few times a week you can check out the shorts page. Try to just do the little minute-long videos. Just trying to keep up with the channel, guys. Doing what I can. Alright everybody, we made our way around all the way to the Wright Memorial Bridge. Sorry the sun's probably going to be in your face once again, but I always like to record the bridge because it's such a pretty sight to see. Sun glimmering over the water, and I'm about to starve to death. Although I did just stumble upon a breakfast sandwich that I'm gonna go get. The other day I randomly went into the fresh market for something completely different and saw that they brought back their breakfast sandwiches on the hot tray. I usually don't like to eat food off of hot trays, but fresh market, I feel like I can trust them just a little bit more. We're gonna go to the beach, and then we're gonna go get a sandwich. And I used to go there all the time for their sandwiches, but they stopped doing it. And I randomly went in there the other morning, and I saw that they had a load of them on the tray. And I was very happy camper. So, happy to have them back. Because it is kind of difficult to find a quick bite to eat before I get to work, other than just gas station foods. Sorry guys. And once again, welcome to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. The beginning of the Outer Banks here in Dare County. And we are back home once again. I will always call the Outer Banks home, as it's where I've lived most of my life. Open stretch of Kitty Hawk here. Got the brew through there on the right. One of these days I'm going to take you guys through it. Traffic's not too horrible this morning. My only 2 times I've stopped this morning have been in Elizabeth City. We're about to get into Kill Devil Hills. I imagine I'm going to be turning off to the beach road here shortly, on the hunt for a beach access. I have it on my mind to go to Bonnet Street in Nags Head because they have a bathhouse, and I gotta pee. After a whole bottle of water and 2 cups of coffee, your boy's got to use the bathroom here. So, seems like going to Bonnet Street and Fresh Market this morning. Hope that's alright with you guys. I make this up as I go. Never truly have a plan unless somebody requests for me to go somewhere. And I try to fulfill all the requests the best that I can. But there is only so much time in the day. Coming up on that new Target, the new Wawa, and they're still working on that new car wash in the same section here. Got the RC Theaters of Currituck Hills, and I'm excited here in about a week or two. They got Beetlejuice coming out, one of my favorite classic movies. I hope they don't ruin it. We shall see. Loving that they have the same actors in the movie. Also up here on my right, they have now completed the new emergency complex in Currituck Hills. I actually saw it in use the other day, right here on my right. Dare County EMS station combined with the fire department. Normally I turn back there on 2nd Street, but we are on a cruise this morning with no hold-ups, so I'm just going to keep the wheels turning. Besides, now the newly found Fresh Market sandwich, one of the other places that you can go to get a quick bite would be Stop and Shop, and I've taken you guys there a few times. Although in the middle of the summer, it might not be so quick. There might actually be a long line. Still plenty of tourists in town, that's for sure. Although school starts back next week locally. Then we'll have our big Labor Day weekend push, and then everything slows back down from there. We made it, guys. We made it through the summertime, through much heat and traffic. It's always a pat on the back every end of summer that you made it. You survived the summertime here on the Outer Banks. For me, this summer's been pretty easy. I've been going to the beach almost every day. Got to get in the water plenty of times, and that's what I like to do in the summertime. The restaurant's been so busy, it's all just been a blur. The summer passed right on by. You guys know I still like to take you guys to the beach in the wintertime, even when it's cold and the wind is whipping. It's cold and the wind is whipping, I will still be out there. Because regardless of the season, the ocean is still a beautiful thing to look at and puts me at ease. Everybody, we have arrived to Nags Head, and I'm going to turn off any minute now. I'm going to cut through the Outer Banks Sports Club here, which in my opinion is the best gym on the beach. I went there for quite some time, but because I moved, it is no longer possible for me to be able to go here. Come out here and take this middle road, the left to the beach road, right behind Food Lion here. And this is Abalone, or Abalone Street. Taking you guys to this beach access before. Like I said, boys got to use the bathroom here, so I'm gonna try my luck at Bonnet Street. That's a good sign. It looks like the Abalone, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to look that up so I don't keep pronouncing it wrong. It's only got 1 car, so that's always a good sign for me. And just a couple blocks up from here, we'll be arriving at our destination. I could be wrong on this, but I believe that Bonnet Street is probably the largest beach access as far as parking, and they got the nice bathhouse. One of the only that have a bathhouse, and that is right here across the street from Galaxy Putt Putt, Galaxy Golf. Got a few cars here this morning, but nothing to complain about. People coming to enjoy the scenery just like I am. We have arrived, everybody. We have arrived. Leaving personal items on the beach between 8 p.m. and 7 a.m. is prohibited. Take your belongings, guys. Ooh, looks like they put a new volleyball court in. That's crazy. All right, everybody. Thank God. What a relief. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. That is brand new volleyball court. So that makes 2 at this beach access. Thank you, town of Nags Head, for taking care of such things, because it looks like they got a brand new net on that volleyball court as well. This is the luxury beach access right here. We have arrived to Big Blue. Not really anybody out here. Just like that, the summer is winding down. Once again, Bonnet Street. Looks like I got another bald friend there getting in the water. He's giving me inspiration to get in tomorrow morning. He's just getting right in, just like I do. What a beautiful morning out here. It is so nice. The sun's just really starting to warm things up, but there's a beautiful breeze right now. We're just gonna go for a little walk. Just stand in front of the water for a minute. Like I said, this is the first time this year that I've worn pants. But I can't let somebody outdo me. My man's in the water over there like it's nobody's business. I wish I had time to get in because it does look very inviting. But I did bring my bathing suit, so I will be right here tomorrow morning. I'm gonna make sure I get up nice and early and spend some time at the beach. And like I always say, this is the best place to come get you a mood change. You having a bad morning? Come on over. Mother Nature can change it up real quick for you. Yep, tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna wake up with my cup of coffee and leave right away. And just use the ocean as my morning shower. A little 360 view. And the Drew view. What's up, guys? What's going on? Sorry, guys. I don't show myself too much on here. I feel like there's more important things to look at. Plus, with the sun shining on my bald head, it might be reflecting even harder than when I'm in the truck. Sorry, just a little southern joke there. Gotta make fun of yourself, right? Don't take yourself too serious, y'all. I can feel the calmness taking over my body. I'm not having a bad morning or anything, but you know, just that extra bit of maintenance here. And after reading the manager's log every night, I read where the restaurant has slowed down as well. Just a little bit. But that's because school started back in a lot of places, a lot of states. So when that happens, people really aren't traveling for vacation. So a lot of people have kids. It's always a new chapter when the season changes. Alright guys, we're gonna head on back. Guess I'll keep walking the ocean line on my way back. Alright guys, love coming out here. You guys know I come out here in all weather. This was yesterday's news. It says know your limits. Trying to read some chicken scratch here. Looks like the water is 70 degrees. 100% getting it in tomorrow. It says use caution. And the guy that I was originally looking at getting in the water does the exact same thing that I do. Came over here, got in for 5 minutes. Now he's gonna go do the rest of his day. Alright guys, if you're in town, definitely check out Bonnet Street. Hard to get over here in the middle of the summertime, but like I always say, you get over here early, pretty much guaranteed a parking spot. Now it's time to head up the road and go get that breakfast sandwich I keep talking about. Right guys, beach road cruising, headed south, headed towards Manteo. Last pit stop for this trip. I don't have to say it again, but I'm going to Fresh Market. I'm gonna be disappointed if I go in there and they don't have any sandwiches. I've been looking forward to it all morning. And guys, this is pretty much my favorite time of the year. I like the summertime, but I love the fall even more because the temperatures start becoming more bearable. It gets really pretty outside and the scenery starts changing. And plus, like I talked about earlier on the video, we do our event in October, and that's one of my favorite things we do all year. Just some good old knee slapping adult fun. Taking you guys over there to McCorney's again this weekend because we're going to start building the walls. We're going to start building your nightmare. And here in just a minute I'm going to merge right back over to the highway because the Fresh Market's just right up the street here. Fresh Market's located right next to the Outer Banks Hospital, and you also got Grits Grill and then a couple chain stores like Ulta Beauty and things like that. We're gonna turn right over here by Mulligan's. Also a high-rise deck to be able to look over into the ocean while you eat your food. And that's on Soundside Road here. And it's also across the street from the back entrance to Jockey's Ridge. I took you guys before. Get right back over here to Croatan Highway. That's right. A lot of Native American roots running through the Outer Banks. And here we go. Here's the Outer Banks Hospital. And then the very next right, you can merge right into this next lane. And we'll be at the shopping center, which used to be the Outer Banks Mall back in the day. That's right. They actually did have a little small mall over here. And then they just kind of turned it into a shopping center, which that's all it really was anyway. have arrived. Beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. If you could see my face right now, you would see nothing but disappointment. The other day, the tray was full of sandwiches. This morning, either they haven't put them out yet, or they just stopped doing it again. I'm not sure, but that is not going to be my stress this morning. I do work at a restaurant, you know. So I guess we're going to head back over and get on the highway and get ourselves right over there to where we need to be in the Pirates Cove Marina. Nags Head Causeway once again. I think I've shown you guys this section the most on this channel. To my surprise, I am at work on time. I'm actually 3 minutes early. That never happens. Even when I was right there in Currituck, I seem to always be late. Looks like the trooper is getting ready to pull somebody over right here on the bridge. Guess we'll see what happens when we come down. That is one thing Dare County is famous for, is giving out speeding tickets. And yep, looks like I might have to merge over to the left for just a second before I can get into Pirates Cove Marina. Like I said, the trooper got him one. Do not speed on that bridge. Blue Water Grill. And this will be my only stop for today. Take you guys inside with me. Try to catch us in action. All that good stuff. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Taking you guys on this scenic route plenty of times. Beautiful walk into work. Consider myself lucky. I actually consider myself lucky to have grown up out here on the Outer Banks. I've seen plenty of other parts of the world, and Outer Banks will always remain my little sacred home. Marina life. Never really been into fishing myself, but just for the channel, I know plenty of guys that have boats. I think I'm gonna go out there on it one day, see what it's all about. Steps of Doom, here we go. Getting it in. Big man in the house. He's handling his business. Alright guys, well. The fine folks of Blue Water decided to go ahead and let me off a little early tonight. Gave me a nice little surprise. So I decided to come right here under the Manteo bridge and take this little route just to catch some scenery real quick. It's been a while since I've been under here. Come around here to this other side and begin my journey back north. Hope everybody's been having a great day so far. Still the same day. It's currently Thursday of this week, and tomorrow, before my long shift, like I said this morning, I'm gonna definitely go get in the ocean, because like I keep saying, there's not too many more opportunities to do that because it's gonna start getting cold again. Not that it ever really got warm in the first place, and that's why I'm concerned and would like to go ahead and get in as much as possible. Sit back and buckle up your seat belts, folks. We basically just came to the other side. Obviously right across the street there is Pirates Cove. Here we go back over the Manteo Bridge. And it's evening time now, so I might be able to catch a little sunset. Something I don't really ever get to do on the channel here. On that open stretch of Nags Head once again. I'm excited. I never really get to get off around this time. When I was doing the 9 to 5s, it would be somewhere in between 5 and 6 o'clock that I would get off. Like I was saying, traffic's been really light. Kind of just been zipping through it. And a little bit of decrease just because school started back in most states. Ours starts back next week locally. Looks like at some point I need to pull over and clean my windshield. Here we go again, Wright Memorial Bridge. Wasn't able to catch a sunset just due to the time. And I know the sun's probably in your face. So, being that this is another 3-day video, I'm gonna check back in with you when I get a little up the road, when the sun goes down. All right, everybody, we have made our way back to the turn to go to Shortcut Road. I'll try to do this video for as long as the sun will allow me, which isn't very much longer. You can tell that it's going down here. Evening hours. I'm getting close to being at the end of Shortcut Road here. Thanks for following along this far. Traffic has seemed to really lighten up, except back when I was in Kill Devil Hills, of course. We're now entering Camden County once again. Good morning, everybody. Once again, it is the next day. Now it is Friday. It is 6:30 a.m. and I am in Gates County. Making my way over to Elizabeth City and then on to Manteo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day today. Thanks for riding the passenger seat. Showing you more of the same in the surrounding areas of the Outer Banks. Bunch of country back roads. That's what North Carolina's all about. Alright, I just made my way back to the banks. I'm gonna get up the road, and you know what time it is. And I plan on getting in the water today. Depends on how much time I have left when I get there. But I really want to get in. So, I'm gonna try my damnedest. And I guess you'll see here in a minute if I actually get to be able to do it or not. Just turned down the middle road here. Had to make a quick pit stop to the bank. And now, going to the beach, baby. My favorite place in the world. Still planning on getting in the water as long as there's no flags up. We are currently right over here by Booty Treats. I love that name. And this is Admiral Street. We're gonna take a right onto South Virginia Dare Trail, the beach road. And I believe I'm gonna head back to Bonnet Street just because they have that bathhouse and I need to change into my bathing suit. Probably should have just put it on when I left my house. But hey, 6 a.m. I'm not the brightest thinker in the world. little foggy in the morning time. But after 2 cups of coffee, I am wide awake. We're gonna try to come over here and get in the water. I'm gonna head to work, kick the grill on and start my breakfast for the day. Honestly guys, it's too busy for me. I'm not going there. I'd rather go get some private time. Try to keep this channel unscripted. So basically, when I find a beach access that has a little less cars, because that one's very popular, and I know that. It was just yesterday when I went, there wasn't hardly anybody there, so I was trying my luck. But as I'm cruising up the road, I'm already seeing some beach accesses that are pretty empty. So I'm just gonna hop in the back of my truck here, in my back seat, and I'll change out there. And that is the beach life, ladies and gentlemen. Changing in and out of your swim trunks right here in the vehicle. Let's see here. Should we try this one? Remember this one? Curlew. All right. Let's see here. What we got? What we got? A little better. Only 2 cars here. No footprints. Oh well. Is what it is. Figure it out later. There's water sources everywhere on the island. Check back in with you after I switch out. All right, guys, we're doing it. You're doing it, Peter. Little Hook reference for any of you classic movie watchers out there. Peter Pan. And they actually do have a footprints here. Right on, right on. One thing I did forget is my towel. Oh well. Guess I'll just use my old shirt. Is what it is. I don't even know why I went up the ramp. That was a short walk. When you want something bad enough, you just go do it. And that's what we're doing here. Like I said, we have been here before. This is Curlew Street. You got the Nags Head fishing pier right there. Come up, switch into this waterproof case. By the way, it's a beautiful freaking day. Rufio! Another Peter Pan reference. Alright, nothing to it but to do it, guys. Put this waterproof case on and let's do it. Get in for a couple minutes. Please don't be cold, please don't be cold, please don't be cold. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go, baby. It's been a few weeks. I'm pumped. You are my boy Blue. I'm gonna wait a second to get my whole body wet though, because there's a big chill, not a big chill, the wind is kind of strong today, big breeze, so it's going to be chilly once I get down in. And I've explained this a couple times. It is, for some reason, I've heard about some offshore winds is the reason why it never got warmed up this year. So it's a small chill to it, but like I always say, nothing unbearable. All right. Don't have a whole lot of time, so we're getting in. Well, I'm already in, halfway. I already got up to my waist, which is usually the worst part, if you know what I mean. Just got to get a little something wet first, and then the rest will follow. All right, let's get wet. Double wave. Here we go. Woo! Don't keep your mouth open, that was salty. Nice and foamy this morning. Oh yeah. Let me get this one right here. Oh yeah. Holy crap. I was only in there for a few minutes and it took me at least 50 feet away from my stuff. That's crazy. Oh man. I love where I live, guys. Like I always say, not trying to make anybody jealous or anything, but I'm a lucky son of a gun to be able to live out here, to grow up out here, and to just be able to do this, just to be able to get up and go get wet, go get in the ocean. Back on the beach road. Sorry I couldn't film right after I got out. It's because I'm wet and I don't want to take my camera out of the waterproof case and get it all wet. Especially because I forgot my towel. Normally I dry my hands off, take the camera out. But anyway, that was a strong ocean because it sent me, like I said, at least 50 feet down the other way. When I got out of the ocean, I was surprised. I was like, where's my stuff? And it was down the way. And now we're headed back to my next favorite place, Blue Water Grill. Hope you can detect the sarcasm there. I love blue water. I'm just making jokes. Love where I work. It gets hot, it gets busy, it gets tough sometimes, but at the end of the day, the people that work there and the way we operate, it makes up for it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna check back in with you guys when I get a little closer, because I still haven't changed back into my regular clothes. I'm still kind of soaking wet. I just got in here and just moseyed on. Got in there for 5 minutes. Decided to take the whole the beach road the rest of the way. Window. And we're coming up on these traffic lights here, which will put us on the Nags Head Causeway. And of course you can take a left right here and head on down south to Hatteras and whatnot, Currituck. It's always funny when I do those videos in the water, because people that are walking alongside, they look at me like I'm crazy because I'm talking to a camera and I'm out there letting the waves crash over me with the camera, and meanwhile they're walking with sweatpants and a hoodie on. And like I said, it's a little chill to it, but nothing crazy. Obviously I was in there for a few minutes. I had no issues getting right in, and if those people were to stop and tell me I was crazy, I would agree with them. Just a little bit. I'm not crazy. I just try to live life to the fullest, baby. Peter Pan style. You're doing it, Peter. Back on the Manteo Bridge. Oh, we headed back in down to the boat fisherman life. Although I don't do a whole lot of fishing myself. Actually, I don't do it at all. Something I've always wanted to get into, but I'm into so many other things, I just don't have time. So I'm actually going to do something slightly different today. I'm gonna come up here and make a left instead of a right, because I need to go under the Manteo Bridge just for a little privacy, so I can switch back in to my work clothes, because I still have a wet bathing suit on and I can't go into work like that. I'm still barefoot with my shirt off. So here we go under the Manteo Bridge, and then when we come back out, it just loops back right around into Pirates Cove. You guys on the super scenic route today. Although I just showed you guys this last night, figured it was worth another camera shot. Of course, you got the sound side right over here on my right, and we're gonna go find us a little secluded parking spot and get ourselves back together here. And then we're gonna go take on the day, go get some breakfast, and then make everybody else food. I'm not sick anymore, by the way, guys. Just thought I'd let you know that. I'm able to get back around the food again. Otherwise, they just had me doing some cleaning duties and some managerial stuff, some admin duties, if you will. They got a boat ramp back here too. A lot of these parking spaces are designated for people with trailers with boats. And this looks like a nice little secluded spot right here. You can see the sign there, maybe. Parking for vehicles with attached trailers only. But I'm only gonna be here for a couple minutes. All right, guys, I'm getting pretty good at this. It only took 2 minutes to get back into my normal clothes. I used an old hoodie that I had in the back seat to dry off, and I'm currently sitting on it. And like I said, we're gonna come back under the bridge here and loop back into Pirates Cove Marina. How convenient that it does that. A lot of people actually do not know about this little pathway here. Private road, no trespassing. I've never had an issue with that. It says these are private docks, but honestly, you can walk on them. I've never heard of anybody getting any crap for just walking on the dock. But if you don't feel like taking that risk, just in case, it connects right to the public dock. But basically, it just means private, as in you cannot fish over here. People pay their millions to be there and whatnot. Don't fish on my dock, man. All right, we're about to pull up and park and go do our thing. I would say my timing is impeccable. I'm only 5 minutes late, and that's after leaving at 6 a.m. just so I was able to do that. Go get in the water, and it was 100% worth it. Might get a little tired later, but nothing a cup of coffee can't fix. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of restaurant life today. Showing you guys this view many a times right here. And I'll be coming around the corner to the Steps of Doom here in just a minute. Check back in with you when we get the grill on and all that good stuff and get to cooking. Clean it up, boys. Let's get it out of here.